Hi, my name is Hippolyte from Out Your Inner Awesome. I hope that you guys are doing well out there. Today I want to be talking about emotions, negative emotions, in particularly the emotion of anger. You're going to be able to learn effective ways on how to let go of those negative emotions so you can start experiencing more joy into your life and feel better and become more attractive. And the reason why I want to talk about that topic of anger is because I've been interacting with so many people out there, and it pains me to see how much argument they are, blaming everything outside of them, blaming the world, the chaos that is happening in our current government, blaming their relationship, their past relationship, you name it. And they do not have the tools on how to successfully handle their emotions to their benefit so they can be able to be more present and more in control of everything that is happening around them. First, let's get real. What is the source of anger? It's actually internal, not external, like we are taught to believe. And the reason why it is external is because the rational brain, they try to keep out of our awareness the true source of our emotions, and they make you feel like you're the innocent little victim that is at the mercy of everything that is happening outside them. And what you find yourself, you start projecting all of your fears, your anger into others and circumstances and events, right? I don't want you to feel bad about this because you didn't know any better. And so many people out there, they have so much inner turmoil, so much anger, and they don't know how to deal with them. And they're so scared to look at what's happening inside them, overwhelmed by the pain that will come out of these emotions. So they either suppress them even further, they escape from them, they releasing them by expressing them because it's getting more momentum. So what happens, the accumulated pressure gets more and more and more and more. And these emotions right now, they are stored into a memory bank with a feeling tone to it. And we're like pressure cookers. And the fact that they are foreign to your body, the fact that they're not supposed to be inside you, they want to release themselves because the body wants to fight everything that is foreign to it, everything that is not organically meant to be here. Your natural physiology wants to release it. So that's why all of those accumulated pressure are looking for events as triggers and excuses for them to vent themselves out. So the more angry you feel, the more ready you are to react at angry situations. The more fearful you are, the more afraid you're going to be when you're facing different circumstances and events. For the angry person, how they see the world as a world of chaos and everybody is attacking them. For the fearful person, they see the world as a terrifying place to live. For the guilty person, they find a world that is sinful, where there's corruption everywhere. So your emotions, they actually take the way on how you see the world. Let's say, for instance, that you had a traumatic past where something very traumatic happened and you have yet expressed all of those negative feelings associated with that event. You know what's going to happen? That feeling is going to get bigger and bigger because you're going to find yourself facing other circumstances and events where you were bullied because that feeling is attracting that more and more. And before you know it, you are carrying so much resentment inside you, and whatever circumstance that is happening in your life could be a very different story. You're going to be triggered by it because it's the same feeling tone. So what do? It's so important to stop looking outside and blame the world around us, blame our relationships, and now it's important to start taking accountability for how we feel because there are ways where we can release all of those negative emotions in the more painless way possible. And that's through the process of letting go. I call it the peace process. I use it with my clients, and it's a very effective way for you to start releasing the pressure out of all of those negative emotions that are living inside you, so you can start living a more joyful life. And you heard I said we address the emotions, we do not address the thoughts, because there's a billion thoughts associated with a particular emotion. And when you look at the scale of emotions, there's not that many emotions. So by healing one emotion, let's say a painful one, you are healing a billion thoughts associated with that one emotion. So are you ready? The first thing to do is to take accountability for how you feel, knowing that the emotion is already inside you. So once you know that, you present yourself to the feeling that is inside you, you locate it inside your body, and you surrender to it. You do not blame it, you do not judge it, you do not use any thoughts, any meaning at all. You just present yourself to the feeling. You let it run its course. You give it love until it starts disappearing. It starts releasing the pressure. And if you have not ever done that before, just be the observer of your emotion. Take a deep breath and be the observer of it. And before you know it, you're going to start feeling better and better and better and better. So now, today, if you are for some reason experiencing a lot of anger in your life, take a step back, take a deep breath, and surrender yourself to the emotion. And let it release the pressure. And before you know it, you're going to see that your thoughts around the things that you were terrified about will change. You're going to start becoming more attractive. And if you need help, find somebody that is good at using that technique of letting go from David Hawkins. You can reach out to me and I'll help you release all of those emotions that are preventing you from living the life that you were born to live, because we are supposed to feel great. So to your inner awesome.